Did you almost die? All right, new day in the shop. We are back on the Dodge again. We're trying to get this thing work ready, basically. We need to use this truck, and it's time to turn it into a workhorse. So we're putting a flatbed on it today. So that entails basically cutting this B&W flip over ball thing. We don't need any of that. It's coming off, and then we'll start fitting a bed to it. So we'll get going. Okay, she's free. I don't know how to get this thing out of there. Let's see, let's unhook all the wiring first. Okay. Yeah, I think you're unplugged. Wasted my time, they just fall out. I'm not cutting the other one. Thing's unhooked, right? Sweet.
Where to?
Right here looks good. She's ready for a flatbed. Like in the back of the truck.
Maybe your Toyota?
Yeah, so I can get it burning.
Packard.
I hate you. Literally. I hate you.
We're trying to put the airbags on this thing, but at some point it had airbags. They took them off when Paul bought them because he never had them, but they're different and they're rusted pretty good. So we got to cut those off. Sawzall's not eating it. Hopefully this will. If not, we're going to plasma cut them.
See if we can make this work. There it is. That wasn't too bad.
Well, bud,
How's whatever you're doing going?
this sucks. You can't get your fingers in the frame rail to hold the nut. That's why the factory ones were welded, but yeah, you work on that side and I'll work on this side. We're going to be a minute.
Yeah, he's in a car, just stuck off the highway. So you can go get him.
Yep, we'll go get it.
Okay, I'll tell him you're coming.
All right, we'll run down and pull this car out real quick. Doesn't look real terrible, but it's still stuck, so we'll go help him out. Oh, he just backed over the edge. His wife doesn't look impressed.
No, she does not look happy at all.
We'll make her happy. Crack a joke for her.
How are ya?
Oh, super. What we had planned for the day was
To get stuck.
to get stuck and have a little adventure.
That's how it always. Did you go hiking first?
Yeah, we did that first.
Well,
yeah.
that's good. You got that out of the way then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't done this yet, so we thought, well, let's go ahead and do that.
Chalk that one up. You're doing her now.
You're in a Jeep. You should be able to get out,
Yeah,
right?
we can go anywhere.
Well rated. I mean, come on. Hunter, jump in that thing and I'll tug you forward.
All right. Just like.
All right, you guys have a good one. All right, they're back on their vacation. Think Sean's got that truck done yet?
I'd hope so.
Well, he didn't get the bed on.
Nope.
But I'll bet he about has the airbags on.
Sweet. Hey, that's the spot. You like that?
I like it.
Got one more. We just got 2 bolts on each side. We're pretty much airbagged. Airbags are in, except for airlines, but the mounting process is done. So flatbed. The frame rails on it, 34 inches. The frame is a little narrow. Where that mounted sticks 1.5 inches. So it'll actually catch the frame, other than it's lower, but it'll catch back here. But if you look in the middle, this was mounted in 3 spots. I think we can leave these because they won't hit anything and we'll have to weld to them. But this is gonna hit the shocks. And 47 inches gonna hit that exhaust hanger and this shock. So let's cut those 2 straight downs off, and then we should be able to set it on and level it, see how much work we're in for. It's gonna hit that shock tower.
It's gonna fit, like, look good on there. I guess if it'll set on there, we can push it back in and lift it up with the thing.
What an ugly looking truck.
Whatever, dude.
What an ugly looking farmer truck that
You
is.
throw some hay bales on there.
That is.
Y'all's gonna be farming in it in no time. It's gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna go haul a load of wood in it first right off just to do it. All right, it's a new day in the shop. We're gonna get this bed mounted down, get the lights all working, and then it has a turbo problem as well. So the boys up at Industrial said they can handle it. So they're gonna come down, show us what we gotta have for a turbo to make this thing run great again. We still need to do some more wiring. We gotta change the whole dash out, but that's another day. But we gotta build mounts to get this bed hooked in. Yeah, that's about all I think. You think of anything else, Hunter?
Nope.
Okay, I guess we can do some cut. Basically, the frame's wider on this Dodge than the old square body, so we gotta cut these off, build some new ones that turn out to the side, and then we'll set it back on and bolt it where it goes. Should be pretty straightforward and easy, so we get going. What's the back ones look like? They gotta come off too.
Why are you
I
laughing?
think the same way.
He says straightforward and easy a lot.
It's supposed to sound like that, don't worry. Oh yeah. Self-leveling, meant it to do that. That's pretty good, right?
Better.
Let me pick this up. We won't die if we're under it, probably.
I like that.
Not dying's good.
Who's crawling under it?
Well,
I
probably
should make Hunter
Yeah,
crawl
alright.
under it. He's dispensable.
I'll pull it off of him. What was that?
Nothing.
What did
nothing.
you say?
we want to set this bed down on the end. We can try it. I'll pull the truck forward some more. Got her?
Ready to get tough?
There you go. Should be able to cut that a little easier now.
Oh, what do they got to cut?
These need to stick out the other way. The frame's wider, so we got to make longer ones to stick outside. Same on the front. And these are gonna have to get dealt with as well.
So the pillars staying the same?
Yeah, we're not changing the bed.
You ready to grind it?
How about it?
Come on, Betsy. Wheelie over. Oh! There's a little more slack than I thought in that.
Yeah.
We got her.
You're about to take out Hunter.
No, I'm good.
Did you almost die?
He had his running shoes on.
I don't know.
All right, I'll back her up.
Oh, easy there.
How's the back looking? That's setting on the shock tower. That's pretty close, right? It's good. We may not even have to tie to those. We can tie in front of it right here. Weld right to it. We'll get a tape measuring device and go for it. So basically, if you want to cut some pieces that are 4.5 inches of that C channel, and then a piece that's 4 inches, we need 2 4 inches and 2 4.5 inches. And then we'll notch the 4 to fit down in the 4.5. Weld them on there. Oh, we gotta change that blade. I can grab that thing. Woo! 2 4.5s. I'll go figure the front out. John, how about 2 6.5ers too? Okay. I'm gonna go in there like so. It's a hammer thing.
Paul is busy welding. We need the intake off this old truck. The turbo, the manifold, because we're getting new ones tomorrow. So we want this off so we're ready when industrial injection gets here. So I'm just gonna start undoing this real quick so we're ready for tomorrow.
We're gonna drill that hole out, bolt it in, and see what happens. He has drugged that lawnmower the whole way.
I thought somebody was gonna ride on the back.
There's nobody riding it. He is just towing that thing.
He is just pulling it. Do you think he will come down, or do you think
Oh, he's bringing her down. He's coming.
Oh,
He's just trying to make the turn up there. He's got her. He's on the road now.
he went up through some stuff.
You got to encourage kids,
Across.
man.
What are you doing, dude?
You like it? Well,
You drug this thing like 1.5 miles, just like that, across the river.
That's what we deal with around here. Fab Rats. We're training them young. What a kid. What if we go up through the bottom with that? Is that gonna work? You just seen me win, Hunter.
Did.
Okay, one is done. We'll bolt it down tight, weld this all in right there, move to the fronts.
Well, that heavy son of a bee's out of there. We're ready for tomorrow. We'll probably polish some rust off that head. I don't know.
Hey, that one's been leaking a lot.
But that one's way black.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I gotta get a magnet. Seems that I dropped something down the inside of the frame.
Yeah, she's a.
Yeah, this is the black is normal.
Black's
The oil
exhaust.
in this side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's loose. It's not good. I think we're all ready. We're gonna burn these in, and then build the front ones. There are Sean already cut them right here, so we'll get them all put together and make this work. I don't know what he's building, but he's building it. Lift it up. Just curl it. There you go. Now you won't scratch the cement. Perfect. Basically, I need to add a piece onto the back of that. We can do it. No big deal. We just got to cut basically a piece that will fit down in here so we can weld to the back of that. So, let's do it. Look at that. Cute little boxes. Weld that in there and then it should fit right in for a spacer. Can't see why that's not going to just work. Weld those in. This is going to be pretty easy. We just need to drill those rivets off and we'll just cut us a flat piece of metal that'll move it up. We'll weld it on there, just a little triangle piece or something. Hold it to it and it'll be good. We can take that one off. Ouch. It was hot. Out, still hot. Technically, this bed's not falling off now. It's there. So, I'm a farmer now.
That's good news.
You want to do farmer stuff now?
I'm gonna go drive the tractor around the yard right now. All right, it's morning, it's a new day. Sean got the turbo taken off this thing yesterday. Dustin with Industrial Injection's gonna show up this morning. He's got a surprise for us, something that's gonna make this thing build good boost, good power, EGT's down, so, because this is a work truck. Last night, just a little recap. I got the bed mounted. I was looking at this and the fifth wheel plate is in the wrong spot. It needs to be here. So I'm gonna cut that all out, flip it around, put it up here. A little bit of work, everything's a little bit of work. So we're gonna get that handled. Hopefully by this afternoon, we're driving this truck out of the shop. The shop cat is like bothering me. Why are you following me? I don't know. Dustin made it here. Industrial is in the house, so diesels are not my wheelhouse. I know how they work, I know how to make things run, but to make them run good, it's not my job.
First thing, the turbo I think that you should have is what I run on my truck. So I brought that down here for you, and we're gonna try putting that on and get this thing on the road.
We learned some stuff today.
Yeah.
He told us, well, I told him that this was a early 04, and he's like, well, that's not an early 04 motor, that's an 05 motor. It's got an 05 steering wheel in it. The computer is early 04.
04.
Yeah.
So there could be some reasons why he's struggling so hard because he doesn't even know what he has here. So we're gonna point him in the right direction. The turbo will work. I can promise you that. I'm not sure about the rest of the stuff.
We're gonna make the rest work.
But I guarantee we'll be driving this thing.
Yeah. When we're done with this, it's gonna be an 05 basically, because we're changing everything in it.
Well, let's go get this turbo.
Let's get a turbo.
Here you go.
Boxes.
It's even got your name on it.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It's like Christmas.
I've got another little prize here too that I'm going to show you about.
Hey.
So this is a Fat Shaft 62 turbo, one of our Fat Shaft line of turbos. Now, okay.
Okay. No, it's not.
The hardware, let's throw it into the fireplace.
We may have had an accident once where I burnt this stuff. It's gonna be in this general area over here. How did that clamp get burnt?
Oh, it's right there.
Where?
It's right there.
Right there. Found it. Actually landed it, but cool. We found it all, and it is actually on there and working.
Yeah, that's awesome. So. This turbo was actually developed in 2002, 2003. It's just been such a great thing across the board.
Didn't mess with
that you even have bigger companies like Borg Warner that are building similar style turbos now.
Because it just works.
Yeah, we've done some little more special things to these turbos. So we call them our Fat Shaft line. They have a little bit bigger shaft in them than factory. We do our own custom exhaust wastegating in here. Has a forged mill wheel, which is a billet wheel. So when it does start chewing up some stuff that you guys send through these things, it'll chew it up a little bit better and spit it out instead of just chunking the wheel out.
Corn we can just shove down.
Should be able to eat pretty much anything you throw at it. Pretty awesome. We got the turbo. Got a manifold here with some hardware to put on. And this little trick here, I'm going to show you guys when we get over here. We make these bolt-in freeze plugs. Wow. So you've got these big freeze plugs, and you're talking about the difference in the square inch of a freeze plug. Well, so this is the size of the freeze plug. You don't touch the freeze plug. You just slide it into place, put these two bolts in.
It holds it in.
And it holds the freeze plug in, because this one's the one that blows out all the time. It's not the easiest thing to put in when it's all factory like this, but if the turbo's not on it,
then it's easy.
You can literally slide it in the back and bolt it up. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in here.
Perfect.
Too, for you while we're here.
Good deal. Well, let's bolt that thing in there.
So yep, we're ready for that. That's our first step.
Right there?
No, it goes on the back of the motor.
Oh, the very back.
Yeah, but that's the head, so down to the block. And it's gonna be like flush level with the top of the deck.
I got one started.
Now did you see what size it?
Nope. But it started. Can you get it with that long extension, Sean? On a wobbly? Let's just lift it up on the hoist, and I'll bet we can too. Son of a gun. Oh, I can see one of them.
I can see this one from over here, but we have a 90 degree.
We're going for the long distance award right here.
You need another extension?
I don't know yet.
See this one right here now.
You can do it.
I don't know why it feels like it stops though.
Okay. That's on. That's on. It's there.
If you don't want to take the motor out.
Oh yeah? Let's see you do that to the other side.
Okay, let it back. Let it down. I'll do it from up there.
The top. I knew that if I struggled long enough, he'd just take over and do it. Worked perfectly.
Okay. All you gotta do is do this, so now you can. All you gotta do is grab one tight.
Why didn't we just do that the first time?
I was just letting you guys struggle for a minute.
Hey, he's already got it tight.
And just like that.
Now we know that that will never blow
You
out.
may never ever have a problem with this, but
Do we want to buff this off?
honestly, I'd put it right on.
Just put it right on.
I'm just
Testing you.
just checking.
That would be cool though.
Are you gonna Steve Darnell it out the hood or what?
That'd be interesting. It was a factory option.
Those are good gaskets, huh?
Yeah. All right. Manifolded. Can we put the old Terpsky studs in?
There's a easy way to do it and a hard way.
So we're gonna do it the hard way.
Use those on the manifold,
Okay.
and we'll use these on the front.
All right, I'll thread them in.
Going.
What do you need?
Gasket and a turbo. And 2 nuts. Okay. Come on. All right, that's on.
That wastegate's gonna want to hit the motor mount, so you gotta like roll it into there. Oh wait, did I tell you gotta put it on the manifold first? It was easier, but you already were going gung-ho, so I just let you.
I got the turbo. If you can get the oil cooler line down, well, just so I don't break it off. What am I hitting? Motor mount?
Motor mount.
Right there, now you're good.
Oh yeah. There you're talking
Do whatever
to
you're
it.
doing.
We got 1 bolt. All right, we got 1 bolt in it. Woohoo!
I think we're actually hooked up to the exhaust right now, too.
Oh yeah, it went into it. That was the only way I could
We'll get the
it
2
in
front ones in and then
there. Swear at it.
somebody's
from the back.
little fingers
I got the longest stud.
for the front. And then
Go ahead
the back
and
should be,
put
the backs will be easy. Man, they'll just...
Oh, I feel like you're lying to me.
Does Paul get like my dad used to with the flashlight? Start, move it, hold it right here.
Oh yeah.
I was just waiting for it. Hey, I'm used to it. My dad used to yell at me all the time. I'm good.
Screw all of you. That's what I say.
Just tell me where to put the flashlight on the wall over there.
See if you can pry that turbo up. I got the bolt in it. Maybe a bigger bar.
Yeah, where's that big bar?
Big
I can
bar.
put down there. Now see, I walked away with the flashlight. Big no-no.
I'm telling you what.
Big no-no.
That's
talking.
it's getting closer to talking. All right, that started.
Now we'll just let her rest and we can screw these 2. Just go ahead and get your little fingers in there and screw those in. If you take the hood off and you lay on the window down this way, then you've got your fingers
can
in the
do
right
it.
position. I think this front one's the hardest one right here.
Okay, I'm gonna do the other one.
Yeah, let's do the easy one.
Let me go.
And at least it'll kind of line it.
Give you some confidence for the next one.
Holy crap, that's easy.
Well, I mean,
Relatively speaking.
Late.
Can't get there to turn it, but I got started.
I still think we're gonna have a struggle with that one on the backside.
All right, let's just go ahead and pull this thing apart.
You're just not.
I'm over that.
There's an easy way to do it and a hard way.
So we're gonna do it the hard way.
Good practice run. Okay, we're starting from scratch. This is where we started from. We didn't even try it. Yep.
Like that?
Yep. Okay, we got plenty sticking out. So as long as you got.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be in there.
And a lot of
We weren't ever, that was never going to happen.
No.
Oh, we're not making this movie magic happen like it was already there and I did it.
No, I gotta show your struggle.
All right, so we did this the right way now. We're putting this turbo back in.
Hey, but the freeze plug won't blow out.
That way, we did that right. Hey, this is way heavier this time.
And basically just get it set in there.
Okay.
And we'll put the front half on because if we get that bolted up, we won't get the front half on. I'd like to help you, but I'm holding this wire up.
You got important jobs. There's important stuff.
And before we get too zealous with it, let me just make sure that the oil drain is actually pointing in the right location. It's not pinked up underneath.
Perfect. Okay, manifolds together.
Yeah, the oil drain's right where it needs to be.
We do not have the turbo
Clamp on.
Clamp on.
You want to put that on? Here she goes. Look at her go. That's exactly.
That'll do us. You just wanted to see me struggle. That was easy.
Well, you came over here so quick at the manifold, and I was like, you know, we don't want this to look like it's an easy job. We want it to look like we did have to do a little bit today.
That's stupid simple. Just bolt right up like it's supposed to. Okay. We should have done that the first time. What did that take? Like
That was
2 minutes at the most?
So when you guys are at home and you guys want to do this, now you've seen how not to do it
Yeah.
and how to do it. So
Yeah, go ahead. Just pull the manifold off, bolt your turbo on.
fold it all together,
Yeah.
even if you have a stock one.
So
And you're not going
much,
to change the manifold.
so much easier.
I suggest you change the manifold anyway, but
Yeah, I would.
just, did you get that? Was sticking out on that side I saw. It's not in. Just saying. Just saying. We'll have an exhaust leak.
All right.
Well, we got a turbo on now.
Turbski's on. Okay, I think we're to the startup phase, right?
Yeah, so we got to bleed the.
Okay, I'll give you a wrench. It's loose. We left the oil feed loose. That is the.
So we're gonna leave the oil feed loose on it. Basically, all you got to do is crank it over till I say stop, and then shut it
Okay.
off, and then I'll tighten it up. And then we can start.
Perfect. Can I even? Oh, it's a good thing I've been eating less. Okay.
Go ahead and crank it. Yeah, just do that a couple times. See, there's nothing else. Okay.
We got oil out there now. I like it.
It does spinny things.
It's doing those little rounds. Leaking anywhere? Cool. I'm gonna get out. Way quieter without letting it cross leak. Well, we'll put it together and go take it for a ride. If you look in here, all this oil, that and this oil that was leaking out the bottom of it, that was not good. We'll get this fixed, cleaned up a little bit, and she'll make boost. I'm ready to go boost this thing. I mean, it's not chipped anymore, so.
Some 4-wheel drive boosted
Oh
launches.
yeah, launches in 6 gear. Just don't the clutch.
Did you adjust the wastegate nut in
I
to
didn't do
preset it
I didn't do anything.
before we put it on the manifold?
Ah, you son of a-
We're not pulling.
It's fine.
It's adjusted.
It's fine.
We do that at our shop on the bench.
Perfect. I think it's good. Whatever it is, it is just fine. All right, I think basically we're ready to take this thing for a test drive. It's buttoned up, no real major leaks. I think it's good.
Went all right. There was a few things we learned on it. How
I
to
learned
do
some
something.
stuff. I know the order
Yeah.
to put one of these in now.
But now you could probably do it really quick.
Oh yeah.
No big deal. But
I shouldn't have to though now.
I think it's almost II approved.
What is
One
that?
more thing. We make these deals right here.
What the?
Look at that.
Hey, that's cool.
That
Nice
is
little
cool.
Valve cover. That's pretty neat, huh?
That is cool.
Unfortunately, you can't have that because that's my prototype.
But that's cool.
Here, you can have this one. Try this one.
Woohoo! Look at that. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, what?
My wife made that up for you last night.
That's
is
awesome. Fab Rats. That's cool.
You can have the other one too, but it was just pops right on. Bam.
Look at that. Thank
Fab
you.
Rats and industrial injection approved. Now let's go to
I
lunch.
like it. Let's do it. When do you recommend putting injectors in something like this?
80,000 miles.
Oh.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
Here's the deal. So if it's running good, you're not having any problems, we just recommend keep putting like additive in it. I know
Yep,
you use the
I
Max
do that. I
MPG and
use your-
stuff. So keep running additive in it. You'll know when you have a bad injector.
Yeah.
You probably have 200 and something thousand.
It's 200,000 on it.
Yeah,
right
200,000. Like I said, I'd keep running it until you start feeling a problem. Then we can deal with that at that point. But
sounds good. You just don't want to run it with a bad injector. That's when you pistons
you'll
go
know.
and-
Yeah, you'll know. Like,
Yep.
you know, you start seeing some white haze or something like that. They have high return. There's a few tests you can do on it without even pulling the injectors out to see if there's high return and stuff. I would imagine they already do.
Probably.
But, yeah, just run it until you start noticing weird things. If it's haze and white smoke, don't drive it.
All right.
That's a sign of unburnt fuel.
That's good
It's
enough.
Injecting too much fuel.
We can
in
do
it.
that. All right, she's running. Sounds good. Exhaust leaks are all gone. I think we're winning on this thing. Bed's mounted on it. Basically, we got a test drive and some lunch left, and we have this thing handled. So here we go.
Now I'm gonna go home and build my 05.
Get her put together, huh?
Yeah, got me inspired.
That's better than it ever was.
Yeah.
So really, the only thing that's not talking is
It's not sending body harness, basically.
yeah. Yeah, this thing feels good.
Dude, I want to hook onto a trailer.
Let's go
to pull
tow with it.
something
Let's
with
go
it.
pull.
Yeah.
Well, that's a win.
I like it. It's a win. Now I can take my Duramax up and get Robbie to fix the dents in it. Hey, the signal lights work.
Hey, things are just maybe just go a little further and the
They're
lights will
fixing
start
themselves.
working.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Let's eat lunch. All right, so we got a lot done on this whole truck. We got turbo put on it, industrial come down, showed us the proper way to put it on. He let me struggle for a minute, but then he told me how to do it. Went right on. So thank you to Industrial for helping us out and getting this old truck running again. Next time you see it, we're probably gonna hook onto a trailer and tow some stuff around. So thanks for watching.